Coalition MP lets the cat out of the bail-in bag. Martin North, John Adams, in the interest of people.
Hello, sir. In 2018, there was a proposition put forward by the CEC and other parties to say that the law would legally allow bail-in to occur. Now, on that particular point, the government, APRA, and the Treasury and others said, no, retail bank deposits are safe from bail-in and there is no legal risk. Now, our position is that through the loophole you and I identified in 2018, we dispute that assurance from the government that there is no legal risk. But it's important that we make no comment about market risk or institutional risk. So we're not saying that that bail-in is going to happen tomorrow, or that a particular bank is about to fall over or anything like that. This debate's not about the probability of bail-in occurring. This debate is about, does the law allow bail-in of retail bank deposits or not? And obviously, because we're addressing legal risk, obviously this whole inquiry comes down to a very technical legal point that is important for our viewers to understand, but also, more importantly, the press and the parliamentarians who actually have to examine this issue in detail.
Yeah, and my guess is, I think that they probably were assured back in 2018 that there wasn't going to be an issue, right? But I suspect some also were aware that there was a bit of wiggle room, and what we've done is basically shone a spotlight on the legal black hole that is at the heart of the bill.
We just want the law in public policy to be consistent and to be crystal clear. And this law says that it basically says to the government, if your position is that deposits under no circumstances can be ordered to be bailed in by the regulator, the prudential regulator APRA, this law makes it crystal clear that it can never happen. And so my view is that there is no downside risk to Parliament passing this law. But if for whatever reason they say no, that's going to raise a lot more suspicions, because it's going to add further confusion about the intent of policy, but also the state of the law.
Yeah, well, Tim's response basically screams risk, right? It also screams ambiguity, right? And what we're trying to do is to make sure that the legal ambiguity is absolutely cut off at the knees.
I know there are people who have watched a lot of our shows on bail-in, and still when it comes to some of these technical matters, there are still some misunderstandings. And so what I've asked the chair and deputy chair is, let's have a day of hearings. I'd like to testify. I think you'd like to testify. Maybe we could get Robert Butler to testify. And obviously let's actually put a technical explanation in front of the senators, let them ask questions, just so that we're all crystal clear about what this is, because it will be a shame if the committee report, if the inquiry produces a report and the report is full of technical inaccuracies.
Well, the risk is that, of course, it will just go around in circles and not take us anywhere. So it's very important we try and get the direction and outcome we want, but also to have clarity on the outcome.
Indeed. So what I would ask our audience, if they would like to assist us, is obviously important to try to understand this issue, put in a submission. If people want guidance, I think some people have asked me for guidance, some people have asked you for guidance. Yep. While I work on my full submission, this summary document I think will help people try to understand the issue. But I would also ask people to email the chair, Senator Brockman, email the deputy chair, Senator Gallagher. We'll put their emails up on the screen and encourage them to have a day of hearing, so we can actually get the right experts to testify, just so that we can make our case. Because I dare say that if we can't make our case on this occasion, it will be a long time away before we can actually try to right the wrongs of 2018.
Yep, it's a one opportunity, so we have to put our best step forward. And I think keep up the good work, John. All power to your elbow.
Thank you very much.